The last section of this video has a trigger warning for gender dysphoria, transphobia, and suicide. If any of these topics are an issue for you, you can stop watching the video at this timestamp, or go ahead and skip it altogether. I appreciate you for being here anyway. First two sections of the video are all good though, so let's go! Trans creators make the best Vocaloid songs. Seriously, I say it with my chest and mean it in my soul. I'm not sure why this is a phenomenon in the Vocaloid sphere, but every single song that comes from a trans creator is like gold for some reason. I'll spend days blasting the exact same song over and over and over again because it's just so peak, only to find out that the creator is trans again? Is this some sort of superpower that being trans gives you? If you are transgender and watching this video, please invest in Hatsune Miku and a DAW. We need you to make music. What are you doing? Don't just stand there, get to producing! I don't want to open the video too seriously because God, we need an escape from all that. But the world is not kind to trans people, obviously. Actually, trans people are probably one of the groups that the world is the most unkind to. So seeing these creators making their art, refusing to be silenced by those who don't deserve to hear them, as a lover of that art, I'm so glad that's what they do. Because of these people's existences and willingness to make those existences known as they truly are, despite all of that noise, we get so many outstanding works of art to enjoy, whole worlds to enjoy, forever. So because they're so good and to enlighten your ears, I'm going to talk about 3 amazing Vocaloid songs from trans producers. Please, please, please go and support them and their work, because my God, is it ear candy. Without further ado, let's go. I'm addicted to the rhythm of the stunning poppy song. You know it, you love it, you're addicted to it too. It's Affection Addiction. This has got to be the greatest EDM vocal synth track of all time. Every day, non-stop for like 2 weeks, this song owned me, and I know for a fact that it's the same for a lot of you out there. The instrumental, the vocals, the lyrics, the MV, the character, she's so cute! Sadly, I couldn't get my hands on a plushie of her. The YouTube paychecks are not bad enough for that. But yeah, she's so cute. Anyway, I heard Affection Addiction the day it came out and was floored by not only the quality, but how much I resonated with it. It's no secret that I'm #mentally unwell. I've talked a lot about it on this channel, and as someone with the disorder that starts with a B and ends in an orderline personality, this hit me like a train. At first, I thought it was just another song about intense love, but it turned out to be so much more than that. By the time the second verse came around, I had to pause the video because it hit me a little too personally. I remember the moment I realized the song wasn't just speaking to me, the moment I realized it was screaming at me, that it knew exactly how I felt, was when I heard the line, "I know you're lying to my face, but I won't ever call your bluff." Emotions like this really feel like a prison. Seriously. You know it's gonna hurt you, you know it's gonna make your life worse, but you just can't stop feeling for that person. You're addicted. Wholly addicted. There's nothing more horrifying than finding yourself slipping into the negative phases of relationships like this, or even finding yourself slipping into that initial high, and I think everything about this song perfectly encapsulates that, from the crushing melody to the clear-cut pain in the lyrics to intense colors and effects in the MV that really capture that fear and anxiety and that strength and emotion. All of it fits the bill, and all of it makes me feel so seen. Maybe that was a little too mask off, but I'm a girl, okay, and I really like this song. But yeah, given that the song was featured in this video, you can probably connect the dots that VOCALOID, the producer, is trans. This is what I meant at the beginning. Amazing works of art like this need to get made from anyone and everyone, because God, is it life-changing to come into contact with. Also, here's a little fun fact. Kat has been able to get treatments for her transition and has been able to do so purely with the money made from her own music. That is literally the coolest thing in the entire world. I am so happy for her, and you know, she deserves every single penny. No, she deserves more. So go stream Affection Addiction right now. I don't have much left to say, so Kat, if you're listening, I absolutely love you. I love you. I love you so much. You made me feel so seen. You're actually so talented. You and Aku P absolutely killed it. I love you. I love you. I love you. When I went to start making this video, I asked you guys on Twitter what some of your favorite Vocaloid songs from LGBTQ creators were. I wanted a larger scope than what I already had in order to include some songs I may not have known about. And one of you responded telling me to check out Poppy Beats by Marigold Carnival. By the way, what's up with Poppy and trans femmes? And oh my God, I don't know what I expected, but this song blew those expectations out of the water. This song is actual heat. It's so good. It reminds me a lot of Groovy na Yoru o Kakete Yuku by Kid P. It has a super fun techno sound that really makes you want to get up and dance. I actually want to go crazy to the Poppy Beats. I really love the MV too. It's simple and really clean. It's nice on the eyes and the art is so cute too. I love Poppy's face here. She is gazing at me. I also, and correct me if I'm wrong, found out that apparently Japanese isn't Marigold Carnival's native language, which is impressive given the fact that most of the song is in Japanese. And I think that's really cool. Any fellow EDM lovers should give this song a listen because it'll appeal to you for sure. But you know what surprised me even more than just how great the quality of the song was in multiple ways? It was that it only had 96 views at the time that I discovered it. Dude, 96? Okay, I'm reading the script off right now. Let me check how many it's at. 167. Guys, for something of this quality, that's just, you guys need to listen to this. You're sleeping on this song. It's seriously so catchy, and I cannot believe I didn't know about it or any other Marigold Carnival songs. Especially because Marigold Carnival is following me on freaking Twitter. I had a Vocaloid producer this good following me on Twitter. Please let me be publicly executed. Hang me in the town square. Let me die. I am so sorry. I have been sleeping on you. If you have to have a single takeaway from this video, it's go listen to Poppy Beats by Marigold Carnival. I'm not that influential. My most recent video hasn't even hit 1K yet, so I don't think I have the power to do this, but can we please get this song to at least like, what, 5K? Because dude, this bangs like crazy. I literally can't get it out of my head. And we need to spread the Poppy Beats infection to more people. And last but not least, we have the song Hetero by Cari Kashiwagi. Now, this one might not perfectly fit into this video because I'm not 100% sure if Cari Kashiwagi is transgender, but I thought it would be important to include this song because it's explicitly about gender dysphoria, and that's not me just saying things. There's a translation of the song linked in the description of the original upload, meaning it was supported by Cari Kashiwagi themselves, with the preface at the beginning saying, "This song is about gender dysphoria." It's kind of blatant. So I thought to talk about it here. And where our last two songs were simply fantastic and made by trans creators, this song is really good and speaks to the trans experience in specific. So if you're trans, go ahead and give this one a listen. You might relate to it. Go listen to it. It's actually so amazing, both musically and lyrically. To emphasize my point, let's talk about some of the lyrics. I'll leave the credit to the translation in the description below. Also, we're going to get a little bit serious here, so trigger warnings for topics of gender dysphoria, transphobia, and suicide. If any of these bother you, please skip to this timestamp so we can wrap up the video, or, you know, just click off. Have a nice day. This song to me reads about the experiences of a transgender lesbian. A transgender lesbian who is going through heavy emotional turmoil because of who she is and how that comes into conflict with society. On the first day of summer break, I saw the classroom overflowing with hetero love while my sense of self started breaking apart. And I knew from that moment, I was doomed. The realization that you are someone who cannot be happy within a typical hetero mold is something so crushing that we cisgender heterosexual people will probably never be able to comprehend. The entirety of what you are is not only denied by those around you, it isn't even seen in those around you. The expectation is to be cis and straight, to be hetero. Of course, she's going to feel like an outcast, like someone who cannot connect to what those around her have. Ever since I was a kid, I felt that way. It makes me want to die. Ever since I softly brought that girl in me outside, she has been crying endlessly. As soon as I noticed what was inside of me, it transformed itself into something dangerous. Even when someone is in touch with their gender identity, that doesn't mean the pain ends. The main character softly brought that girl in her outside, but she's been crying. Crying because even if she knows who she is, she still feels that weight, that fear, that dread. You know, I've always liked yukatas. What I liked even more was you. Am I going to feel this way until I die? I'll welcome the end. in that case. If you know anything about transness, you would know that a certain rate among those who are trans is higher than it is for those who are not. This high rate often gets misinterpreted, with disingenuous people spreading the lie that it's because being trans is the cause of the depression. Yet this is a conclusion so tone-deaf, those demons must not understand how we humans operate. There is zero logic to the claim that simply being transgender causes higher suicidality. Because why would having a different gender identity make you feel that way? No, it's not being trans that causes it. It's the heteronormative expectations of society which push against being trans. If you tell a trans person, directly or not, that they cannot be trans, that being trans is wrong, that they have to accept their sex as their gender, then you are telling them that they cannot be the person they were born as. Because people who are trans are born just as we all are, with a body and a gender identity that has nothing to do with that body. Our bodies and our genders are not connected. The clothing on your back is not attached to your skin. The accessories in your hair did not grow from your scalp. Those are parts of your mind, parts of who you are, parts of your humanity. And when you tell a trans person that those parts of their mind, who they are, their humanity, are wrong, that their existence is fundamentally incorrect, you are telling them that they should not live as themselves, that they should not live. And yet you're preaching to care that these people are suicidal, claiming to save them via conversion to the heteronormative, the very thing hurting them in the first place. Give me a break. The final moments of the song speak to a bleak reality. So then, the subway was drenched in red, while the passengers screamed in horror, and your hand gently crushed my heart, and my body faded away on the train tracks. In English, this line has slightly less impact than in Japanese, because it's important to note that this body that faded away was referred to with a masculine pronoun. It is the only instance where this pronoun is used in the song, and it is to refer to a lifeless body. This song is tragic. It speaks to a haunting reality that many trans people face, especially in recent years. Many people feel emotions like this, emotions so overwhelming they can lead to what happened at the end of this song. It's horrible that this main character couldn't stay alive, and that many like her couldn't stay alive. I don't want to get too corny about it because it's a sensitive subject, rightfully so, but we have to keep living because that's the only way things can get better. When your life has been snuffed out, so too disappears all the joy. The joy of watching a new series, the joy of laughing with a friend, the joy of seeing a video of a cute animal, the joy of learning about a new vocal synth release, of hearing delicious tuning, of finding a cool MV, of listening to a new song, the joy of creating something that you put your heart and soul into, no matter what it may be. All of these things you have to offer are incomprehensibly valuable, whether they be in the present or in the future. So listen to me when I say you can't die just yet. Especially because you have the transgender talent buff. What are you doing? Don't just stand there, start making music. It's going to be amazing. If not now, then one day. Genuinely so sorry for getting so serious on you guys. I meant for this to be a chiller video, but Hetero is such a rich song that I felt it necessary to give it the context it deserved, or at least try to. And again, sorry if that was cornball junk. Well, that's the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to go support these creators. The links to the original uploads of each song are all in the description for your listening pleasure. Seriously, please go listen to them. Also, happy Pride Month to all my LGBTQ viewers out there. Thanks so much for being here with me, and make sure to keep living, because that's the only way things can get better. Seriously, I mean it. Have a good rest of your day and a great rest of your life. All right, bye-bye.